put 2 points in. If you can heal them dead with it. Very useful, I could imagine. I'm going to see if anyone else has anything to say whilst we're on this place. Like the Witch and Tarquin.
I've plenty of fighters for hire. Experts. Oh, I see.
No, we don't need any more staff. I'll go and get those nails, though. I am running out of nails for fixing up the boots. It's a very pretty looking boat, is this? Anything?
Tread carefully, my dear. Those are black ring banners that I spy on the shore. I studied the tablet that you so generously provided. It showed me everything I need to know about creating a functional Swornbreaker. Once I have that, I'll be free of the Covenant. And free to spend the rest of my days with Mahalli.
I have a feeling he's going to die before they get to that blissful, sunny uplit. I don't know. We shall see.
See those structures further inland? Remarkably like those from the caverns of the Black Pits, aren't they? Should you discover the parts needed for a Swornbreaker, please bring them to me. I'll make it worth your while.
Has her stuff changed that she sells or not? We've got the meteor shower. I don't think we have anyone capable of using it for memory issues. Nothing that I like the look of, so that's fine.
Also, you will likely encounter sworn followers of the God King on that island, I suspect. I would avoid combat if possible. Death can be less than final for them, if the God King wills it.
Okay. Ask her for some advice on how to proceed unhindered.
Almira doesn't respond right away. Instead, she turns and gazes intently at the island. After a long moment, she finally speaks.
I sense a familiar presence. The Sallow Man. Yes. He's there somewhere. Likely commanding Black Ring forces. You should seek him out. He's a foul creature, but not opposed to cutting a deal. Beware his underlings, though. If they challenge your presence, pose as a thrall of mine, and you should gain safe passage. My name should still command respect among them.
Okay, I'll try and remember that. The music is sounding very epic. Right, Gareth, has he got anything to say? I think I completely blanked him. I'll go and talk to him. I'll go and talk to him now.
Gareth greets you warmly. He's oddly chipper. More chipper than you've ever seen him, and certainly more chipper than most people mourning dead loved ones.
He's losing his mind. Does he have anything nice that I don't have? I think, well, only over Guardian Angel, but I don't much like the sound of it. Unless I could get down to low health and then cast the living on the edge, so I can't be killed anyway, or whichever the spell is, and then cast that, and then I'm safe for 3 turns, or for 2 turns. I don't know. It sounds a bit risky to me, so I'd probably not bother.
I should thank you. I don't know what came over me. Praise Lucian, I had you to put me on the right track.
Let's see. Offer your condolences. He's been through a lot.
I'm grateful for your kindness. I needed time to think. My parents led good lives. I'd rather celebrate them for the love they gave me than to wail over their loss. Besides, we have work to do. Once we anchor at the Nameless Isle, I'll scout ahead, see if I can help locate the council and ease the way. I'll report to you on what I find.
No, I think he's secretly seeking revenge. Question his wisdom. That might not be the best idea. Joke with him. You hope it goes better than when he was scouting Fort Joy.
Right you are. Right you are. Luckily, I've learned a few lessons, and as you know, I've a pretty good punch.
Gareth winks farewell and hums to himself. You recognize the tune. Blessed and Bold. A hymn praising Lucian.
Nah, it's just a front. He's off to go murder someone. I've created a psychopath. Spoken to them. There's the boy, Han. He just wanted to escape. He was in the dungeons in Fort Joy, wasn't he? I just noticed the lifeboats in there. Or the ship's boats.
Hello. This island is something else, huh? I'll bet I can find many interesting ingredients here.
You never know. I'll take those.
And I think it's time to start repaying the favours. I could fetch some stuff you need, maybe. Ma always said I was a great runner.
I could certainly use a thing or two. You can go and gather stuff for us. Do we really need... I could do some knockdown arrowheads, actually.
Sure thing. I'll start hunting that down right away. Don't wait up.
Means he's going to go and nick it. Yeah, I could actually do with some more of those. And then Tarquin.
Quite a journey I've found myself on with you. Is this where it ends, I wonder?
I mean, I don't know how many hours there is left in the game, but I'm going to guess we don't just go ashore and then suddenly have a big fight and it's all done. I think we're still in this for the long haul. A silencing stare. What is that? Necromancer 3. Destroy magic armor and silence. That's a good one. Oh, but oh my god, I've got so many spells on Ifan already. Totems of the Necromancer. Spawn bone totems near every enemy in the area. Bone totems have range attacks that deal physical damage. Ah, that just looks so good. We're buying them. I will readjust them depending on the fight that we get into. I'm going to have to, because I've got some seriously... I've got a huge amount of spells on the characters now. The last rite. Sacrifice yourself to bring an ally back to life. I don't know about that. What's that one? Is that the... There's a Living on the Edge skill book. So if you... There. For 2 turns... Your target character's vitality cannot be reduced below 1 point, keeping them alive against all odds. If the target is a summon, their life... Okay, so can you cast that on yourself and then do the last rites so that you couldn't be killed? It'd have to be in 2 separate turns. It's possible. See, I foresee me getting into a fight, an encounter that I don't win on the first go. There's going to be some hard encounter coming up, I'm sure of it. So I'm going to have some options. I can jiggle my spells around a bit and see what we come up with. What's he got in the way of big axes and swords? Nothing. Okay. I am spending all my money here. Do I have anything to cash in? Just an empty gin lamp, which I'm reluctant to sell. Oh well, let's do it. Let's spend some money. Note that the island seems to be rife with dangers. Can you offer any advice?
Dangers indeed. You can almost hear the sounds of battle when the wind shifts correctly. And where there's battle, there's bound to be mercenaries. Gleku Duma, the words of the lone wolves. No doubt my former comrades will have them in their employ. Speak their words, and you might pass.
Gleku Duma. Okay, we need to remember that. Guys, do you know how many hours would you roughly say, in a range, because I know it's hard to be precise, will the last act take? I'm just wondering, because I'm trying to plan when I'm going to stream Humankind. And I don't really like splitting games up, because I like to get them finished, and then I can review them, move on, and also you remember what you're doing a lot better. But at the same time, if this is going to be like 80 hours left, which would be a bit extreme, I might need to break it up. But give us an idea what you think from your own experiences playing through on this next part of the game. Assume it is the final part of the game. It sounds like it is from what they've said.
Speak their words, and you might pass. Consider it a token of my thanks for the assistance in retrieving anathema.
Ask what he meant by his former comrades. Who did he serve? I think I'm about 2/3 there. That's still a lot to do.
pursuit of my interests has led me to fall in with some disreputable company in my time. For a short while, one such group was the Black Ring. I know, not something to be proud of, but they let me do as I wished, so desperate they were for aid after the Deathfog cut them down to size. A fine arrangement, until they started preaching about this God King and his infernal covenant.
He snorts derisively.
The last thing this world needs is another would-be god, and an army of fools willing to follow him.
Ask what this covenant is. I mean, yes, I knew he was hiding something.
It's a sop to all the fools who think that someone will grant them power and immortality in return for loyalty. This God King has caused to make war with the Seven, and the Covenant is how he's gathered his army. They become sworn, as it was put to me, bound to serve, die, and be reborn for the God King for as long as he wishes. Then, at some ill-defined point in the future, they think they'll be rewarded.
Ha.
You should have seen them all, on their knees, worshipping a new tyrant just to spite 7 old ones. I got away from them while I still could. Unfortunately, Dallas was waiting to snatch me.
Order him. I can't see that working well, but order him to tell me what he knows about the God King.
There's a clue in the name. He's a god, or something that wants to be a god. Continue to march to the Seven's beat, and I'm sure you'll find out exactly what he is. They're all the same, you know. Tyrants, liars, carrion birds. The best thing would be for them all to destroy each other and leave the rest of us to live in peace.
I'm going to complain about him being a liar. Then I'm going to read your comment out, Sylvia Fox.
You know why. A time is coming when you're going to need me, and I won't be much use to you if I'm performing self-surgery, will I?
Good point.
Besides, it doesn't matter if you don't. Let it matter. Black Ring, Divine Order, all labels try to define who we are. As soon as a skin is of no more use to me, I shed it. You ought to try it sometime, Godwoken.
Okay, what progress has he made with Anath? I'll finish this conversation, because then this looks like this is something useful to read out.
My efforts continue. I must admit it's quite an intricate piece to work with, even for someone like myself. I remain confident of success, though.
And I think we need to just repeat this, because it looks like I've never actually asked in between all the saves. Have you heard of the Ateran?
Try as he might. Tarquin,
Yes.
Where did you hear that? Really?
Right.
Well,
Good. We're done. We've learned some stuff. So, Sylvia Fox 96. I've beaten this game twice and about 75% through a third run. At the start of the third run, I was looking a couple of things up for the early game and ended up finding information on a couple of really powerful glitches that result in unlimited attribute and ability points for the first one and unlimited talent points for the second one. And they're literally the easiest thing to do I've ever seen for glitches this powerful. That sounds mad. I thought they'd have got all that sort of stuff patched and fixed, because that does sound like it could be game-breaking stuff. Unlimited talent points, especially. I mean, you just give everyone for ability points and stuff. Talent points. Oh my god, ability points. You just give everyone Necromancer level 10, and then they just self-heal from all the damage that they do, which sounds insane, doesn't it? There are 4 acts. Currently you're in Act 2, and Act 4 is almost the time. Same time spent with Act 2, but Act 3 is the shortest one in the game. So Act 4 is massive then. So this is the Nameless Isle. I wonder if we should stop things here, or whether I should do this. We'll play a bit more of this. Because I'm trying to think when I'm going to fit in this Humankind stream. I don't want to leave it too long, but then I also know I'm going away next week, so there's very little point in starting a game and then splitting it up and leaving it for a week and then coming back to it after already splitting this game up. So, I don't know. It's a hard life trying to fit everything in as a streamer. Oh god, we've got stuff up here that's going to eat us alive. What have we got? What have we got? A quick save and a hard save might be in order here, just in case anything goes horribly wrong. Right, let's wander safely along the beach. That looks like it's going to kill me. What have we got? A shell. Ooh. Ooh, this looks nice. Let's... Oh, God. This looks so dangerous going up here. Oh, it's a waypoint? Right. I didn't see that coming, actually.
Before you stands a shrine of a particularly strange design.
I thought that was going to be something weird.
You've seen machinery like this before, in the cave beneath the black pits. Here, too, the apparatus thrums with power and seems to pull you in.
Let it take you. Cool. Okay, that will do. I want to go and... I'm not sure about this. Beast, we need your skills again, please. Is that? That's not one of these purging shrieker things, is it?
Bodies have been purged.
Okay, I thought it was a shrieker. It isn't. So that's okay. We'll come over. So what have we got on them? Anything? Currently at 300 hours on your Switch for this. First one was like 80 plus hours. I think I'm over that now. But then streaming always does take longer. And I have been going back to check things out. Oh, there's some nice stuff on that one. That was worth a look. I'm not convinced that this isn't... I don't know. I don't trust things. Let's go and see what...
All are purged.
The archaeologist.
The dwarf smiles. At ease.
Need some chatter to pass the time, friend?
No. They're still with me. That's interesting to know. A Magister shield.
A Magister. Dead on the beach. What a surprise.
The seaside doesn't suit them, does it?
Totems of the Necromancer. I wish I had more memory. I'm going to have to put some points into memory, or at least really cut down on what I've got. I've got so many good things now. The summoning is very useful, but then all the spells come in useful at some point. I'm enjoying the air spells, but the new stuff we've got for this, we already had a Living on the Edge. The Last Rite. I don't think I'm going to do that unless there's a situation where I can really cheese it combined with this. We'll see. There's the Soulmate. There's something else I just learnt though. Oh, it's down here. That's why. The Totems of the Necromancer. That feels like it could be really useful. It's a 3-pointer. What's that we've got there? Silencing Stare also looks good. Destroys some magic armor and silences all enemies within a cone in front of you. It is resisted by magic armor. We're definitely going to have a play with that one. I've never used Steam Lance since actually acquiring it. I'm just going to have to remember we've got stuff on the second bar now. An arrow shaft. I mean, these are well purged to the point of saying that like, there's just nothing, there's no ghosts or anything left. They've just gone. And I feel like I'm going to walk straight up into the thing that's purged them all. While we are there, let me get some ingredients on. Do we have combined with ingredients? Penny bun mushrooms, please. Is there a way to set a certain number of these, or do I have to press for every single time? I do forget. Talent point glitch does require definitive edition and the Devourer legs to occur, but the attribute and ability point glitch is fully available in the default game. If you're in a definitive edition using the Fort Joy Magic Mirror gift bag is... Oh, right, okay. What was your recipe? I've been, putting augmenters in this. What happens if I do that? Nothing. Just use the recipe. Oh! Hang on. Go to... I'm going to bring that back up. Recipes. Potions. Huge healing potion, which we can do. Medium healing potion, which we're working on. Do you have small potion? Small healing potion? Or is it not there at all? I guess it's... No, it's not that one. It's for making new small ones, surely. Small poison bottle. It's just called Potion of Healing. Minor healing. Minor. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much. And we'll make... I can actually make 7 of these, but I don't have them combined in, so... Oh, it does them all at once. Perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you. I thought I had some more penny one mushrooms, but perhaps I do not. And then we want to go to the medium healing. Oh, that's much better. Thank you for that. Cheers. I've never done it like that before. And then we go to huge healing. Oh, I should have done that, shouldn't I? Speed it up a bit. And then there's just healing. And then there's huge healing again. There we go. That should look a little bit better for the characters. Save that there. Thanks for that.
I fancy a swim.
Do you? Do you really fancy a swim? Who is this? There's somebody up here. And it's green. It's Dolores. Dolores?
Mighty Seven, watch over your fallen servant.
There's also something horrible down here, which is a black ring defiler. Do I want to go wandering in here just yet? We'll come back to that. Let's go and speak to Dolores, wherever Dolores is. Aha! There's a camp of some sort. What is that?
Quick as a flash, the Magister has an arrow notched on his raised bow. He falters. A glimmer of recognition crosses his face, followed a moment later by a wry smile.
My Fort Joy savior. I never thought I'd clap eyes on you again.
Was that the guy who was helping ferry people out of Fort Joy?
You always seem to catch me at a low ebb, unfortunately. My troop was slaughtered by Black Ring. I'm the only survivor. What are you doing here?
I'm just here for a holiday, really. I was shipwrecked and swam ashore. No. Claim that you heard there were great riches to be found here. You came to see for yourself.
A skeptical eyebrow arches upwards.
Few know of this island. I can't imagine who would make such a claim. Never mind. There are more important matters at hand. Bishop Alexander and the others might still be out there. I need to find them. Let me stay by your side for now. You can count on my bow in any fights to come.
Did he say that Alexander is here?
He nods.
I never thought I'd follow him. Not after Fort Joy. But he won over us veterans, Magister and Paladin alike. He's like a different man, now that he's found the path to divinity. He broke free from Dallas and Breedman's influence, and they tried to murder him for it. Them and their white magisters. Us loyalists had to stand by his side. The fracturing of the Divine Order, the Voidwoken crisis, multiple attempts on his life. He's let none of it deter him. Now Ascension is within sight at last.
Tell him to come along and stay close.
He slings a quiver of arrows across his back and nods.
Eyes sharp.
I don't know whether that's a good thing or not. I really don't.
You frown with surprise. Alexander vanished along with all the others when the Lady Vengeance breached the Hall of Echoes. You assumed he was dead.
Alexander is here, fighting against the Agents of the Void, it seems. Perhaps he is reformed, or perhaps not. The enemy of my enemy isn't always my friend. If I see Alexander, I'll be sorely tempted to finish him off once and for all.
I've got questions for him, and he'd better have answers. or his second death will be even more painful than the first.
Cutting him down a second time will be even more satisfying than the first. And this time, it'll be permanent.
Perhaps I have misjudged humans. Alexander seems as immortal as I.
Good. The whole gang are in favour of killing him again, so that's fine. The guy being interrogated by the Magister Houndmaster in the Fort Joy dungeon. I can't remember that long ago. Oh, I'll go and get that penny bun mushroom though, so we can stock up on more healing potions later. I'll just turn the ghosty thing on. My God, there's temples and all sorts of crap going on here. Let's go and have a look in this little, in this. I don't know what to call this, to be quite honest. Fork, arrow shaft, I'll have that. A free supply of sauce, I guess is something I can also call this. I'm going to guess there's nothing out. Oh, Whisperwood, which I've never used for anything. And there's a named Magister. Does he have a spirit? Nope. Healing and burst. Oh, minor healer potion. Thank you very much. We'll have one of them. Well, we can go straight out the other side. Man, hang on. Let's have a look at this map. This looks like a load of horribleness across. I know from experience that crossing a river of lava to get to anything in an RPG is never the easiest way forwards. A wounded warg.
As if from nowhere, a sweating warrior appears before you.
Skull of the Black Ring. What's he selling? Oh, nice. We're going to buy these. Then he can't use them on us. Oh, God, they're expensive, though. Ah, forget it.
Who the hell's be yow?
Allow your voice to take Almira's tone. Tell him the vessel to whom he speaks is hers.
Thralls to Almira. I borrow Yower grunts, mistress. The Divine Order pigs be here at the temple, and I would have Yower pets kill him.
Yower.
He points you towards the nearby temple, where a skirmish continues.
Yow have Yower orders. Get to it.
Are we going to kill the Divine Order? Tell him Almira says he can fight his own battles.
Don't disappoint me, mistress. The God King shall hear of this. Yower thralls must fight with us.
I'll help him.
I thank you kindly, mistress. Now,
But what does this? What does Dolores think of this?